Recently, I made the mistake and I put the Series 7 stainless steel back on my wrist. And I gotta say, I really do love this watch. I love the feel of it. And there's just some things that it's like I didn't notice when I went from this watch to the Ultra that I've noticed when going back from the Ultra. And that's what we're gonna talk about in this video. The biggest thing you're gonna notice with the Ultra is the battery life. The battery life on the Ultra is completely amazing. You just don't have to worry about it. I never even check the percentage on the Ultra anymore. I just pop it on the charger, usually as I get ready in the mornings, and I just don't worry about it. Sleep track, everything, no issues whatsoever. But with this one, I mean, this is also over a year old. Like, I'm putting it on in the mornings and then again in the evenings just to make sure that I can get through that sleep tracking with this watch. The battery life on the Ultra is definitely a big impact to your day-to-day Apple Watch usage. One area where I think that the Series watch wins is the looks, like especially if you get the stainless. I mean, it just looks so good. I mean, you can dress it up. It's sleek, it's minimal. The Ultra, I'm glad they did it. I'm glad they tried something different. I'm glad they gave it a new look because I was getting kind of bored with the original watch. So I liked the fact that I had the option to go to the Ultra, but now that I've come back, I'm like, I may actually like this one better. I'm still trying to decide which one to keep. I'm a one watch person. I'm not gonna do 2 watches. That's just too much for me to deal with. I don't know what I'm gonna do just yet because the Ultra is so nice. That battery life is so great. But this one, like, I'm like, it looks good and it feels good. That Ultra's bulky and it's just big and heavy, and I shouldn't say heavy. It's not really heavy. Like, I didn't notice a difference going from the regular to the Ultra with like weight. Same thing going back. But what I do notice is that bulk, that bulkiness of the Ultra. You just feel it. Like when you move your wrist, you can feel it. When you're wearing a long sleeve shirt, you feel it. And it's just that constant like, oh yeah, I definitely have a watch on. Where this one, it's sleek, it's thin. Like, you would look at this one, you would think this would be the upgrade to the Ultra because usually thinner is better. But it's so hard to decide because the Ultra also has that bigger screen and that screen brightness is way better outside. So that's another plus for the Ultra. But I will say with like larger screen sizes, you get used to them really quick and it's like more of a novelty, I feel like, than anything. It's like, oh, it's bigger, it's a little bit bigger. It's not that much bigger. I mean, this is the biggest they probably have gone in the screen size. It's still not like life-changing bigger. Like, you're not gonna notice that much of a difference of usage day to day. I don't think the screen size should ever be a selling point for a watch, but I know what you're saying. The Ultra has that action button and that thing's pretty awesome. I made a video on that and how to fully utilize it and get the most out of it. And I'll be honest, I don't use the action button. I don't. I made all these shortcuts for it. I did all these different things for it. I don't even use it. Like, it's just not something that I'm like, oh, hey, let me use this action button. It's just like that side button. It became just another area on the watch that I just don't ever hardly use. I mean, I shouldn't say I never use it. I use it occasionally, but for the most part, I'm like, I don't need it. Like, I use Siri for most of my stuff to start things, to do stuff, to turn on lights, all that kind of stuff, start a workout, everything. Siri's just so much easier and it doesn't require 2 hands. You can just da-da-da-da-da, and it just works. So the action button is another non-selling point for me. I don't know about you, maybe you guys find it a little different. Leave a comment down below how much you love the action button. So I'm trying to figure out what to do, which one to keep, whether it be this beautiful stainless steel or the amazing Ultra. I would love to hear your thoughts on that because I'm in a decision-making process where I need to decide really soon and sell the other one because, like I said, I'm just not one of those people that keep 2 watches around. Just isn't my style. Also, if you want to get the most out of your action button, I got a video right here. If you want to see the best way to dress up the Apple Watch Ultra, I have a video coming out real soon. When it's available, it's going to be right down there. I'll see you all in the next one. God bless.